As the Beatles sang in 1964, money can't buy you love, but it can have all kinds of unexpected impacts on our well-being, whether it be personal or professional. Here are a few people from the San Francisco Bay Area who shared how it impacts their lives and communities. 'Cause I don't care too much for money, but money can buy me love.
My name is David Kay. I am formerly a radio announcer and engineer, formerly a software developer. I used to write medical software, and I pulled down about $200,000 a year, and I would wake up stressed out at 4 o'clock in the morning because of all the meetings I had to attend and code I had to debug. I've been so mistreated in the software industry and in the tech industry that I don't have much interest in going back into it. Some years ago, I had been playing the button accordion while I was in between jobs. Once in a while I would busk at the BART stations and stuff. And I thought, well, maybe I can actually do this as a career. So I started busking in earnest. I'm actually able to cobble out a living and actually manage to save maybe $500 a month or so. And it works out pretty well. Now I look forward to the days instead of dreading them like I used to when I was making a lot of money.
My name's Alistair. I am the executive director of Street Spirit Newspaper, which is a grassroots newspaper in the East Bay, California, that covers homelessness and is sold on the streets by unhoused people who keep 100% of the profits they earn. Not having enough money to pay rent and have shelter leads to this situation where you have no space for anything else in your life. And so simple things like taking a shower or preparing a meal or having enough water, all of those things take up a lot more time when you're on the streets. Living unsheltered takes a massive toll on your well-being, on your mental and physical well-being. Also, the level of uncertainty about what's going to happen in the future. And just dealing with the elements, being really cold or being really hot or breathing in bad air, not having consistent access to food. I mean, these are all the most basic things that are called into question. That just takes up so much space in your brain and in your mind, and it becomes much harder to keep putting one foot in front of the other and make progress.
I'm Catherine Bracey. I'm the founder and CEO of Tech Equity and the author of World Eaters: How Venture Capital is Cannibalizing the Economy. Contrary to popular belief, venture capital can oftentimes be worse for a company than if they hadn't taken that investment in the first place. That's often because venture capital requires companies to take on more risk than they might organically create. That means companies are often pulled away from the thing that is actually valuable that they're building, the market that they are actually able to serve, stretches them into places that don't make sense for them and cause them to make choices that are not only oftentimes bad for society and their customers, but also threaten the viability of the business overall.
My name is Monica, and I have a family of 3 children and a husband. It's always a question whether I have enough money for the future, because one of my children has special needs. My husband and I both wonder, will we ever feel like we can retire and be done working? And have we saved enough for my child to be cared for in the way that he needs to be, to feel safe and loved, when we can't do it ourselves? My husband and I both frequently discuss, when we're making a financial decision, whether it's appropriate to spend the money. It diminishes the joy that I would have in spending a little money to treat myself when I think about this is less that he will have.
For Philosophy Talk, I'm Sarah Lyse Sterland.